Hi, everyone. I had an absolutely fascinating question about 4 or 5 months ago, and someone asked me, okay, Cheryl, I don't take a lot of supplements. I don't want to take a lot of supplements. I have a fixed budget. Where should I start? And when I first heard that question, I thought, boy, that is a really good question. And I didn't want to just talk off the top of my head. I wanted to put some thought into it because what's going on now is not the same as it was before 2020. And so if you're using old technology and old protocols, it simply isn't enough. And so Forrest and I decided we were going to sit down and look at what would be the basic four, a foundation that could be affordable, that people can do, that would cover as many of the issues that I'm seeing on a regular basis. And without a doubt, one of the most important systems in our body is our nervous system. It's our brain, it's our spine, it's what talks to every part of our body, it's our neurology, and it's electrical. And what runs an electrical system is minerals. Now, there's lots of minerals out there, and we know we all need magnesium. So we might go into a store and go, well, where in the world do I start? Do I take every single one of them? Well, that just blew my budget. No. We have an answer that I have found that in the last several years, CT minerals, it's not Cheryl Townsley, it's carbon technology, but this can help you remember it. CT minerals. And we have just gotten amazing results. So I've asked Shannon from Cellcore to join me. She's very knowledgeable. She's a great support. She's taught me so much. She's a good personal friend. And the two of us want to help you understand that not all minerals are created equal. So Shannon, why don't you talk about what makes the CT part of CT minerals so different than what's out there in the rest of the world?
Absolutely happy to. So if you end up getting a bottle of CT minerals and you turn that bottle around when you have it at home, you're not going to see your typical kind of list of all like listing out each individual mineral and the percents, the daily values, the dosing. You are going to see humic and fulvic acids. So humic and fulvic acids are coming from the soil. Soil is life. These humic and fulvic acids are primarily carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. That is 97-ish% what the human body is made of. All the trace minerals kind of get the fame and the glory, even though they're only, 3-4% of our composition. But so you're going to get the building blocks of life in CT minerals, and you're also going to get all those trace minerals that, again, it's absolutely necessary for that conductivity, for that electrical system, that nervous system to be powered and to fully function at an optimal level. So you will also see a little bit of added magnesium because, again, across the board, pretty much everybody's deficient in magnesium. So we are going to give a little bump, a little shout out to magnesium on that label, but otherwise CT minerals is just a really well-rounded multi-mineral supplement. You're going to get everything on that periodic table, if you remember that from high school, in all of the ratios and the correct ratios that nature intended us to be receiving these minerals in. You're going to have fuel for your gut microbiome. You're going to have fuel for your mitochondria. There is even part of the benefit of these humic and fulvic acids and why it's the backbone of Cellcore's line is there's binding capabilities too. So you're going to kind of check a lot of boxes with just this one formula. And then I do want to riff a little bit off what Cheryl was saying with the conductivity. That electrical charge that you're bringing into the body with CT minerals. Most supplements, if you were to actually measure in a lab, the conductivity score would be anywhere from about a 900 to a 1200 microsiemens per centimeter. Cellcore, because of our carbon technology, most of our products are between about 4,000 to 8,000, but CT minerals totally takes the cake and it jumps up to about 17,000 microsiemens per centimeter. So it is a powerhouse. I mean, it's just bringing a ton of energy into your system that I don't know of another company out there that would surpass that. And I also don't think a lot of companies are even measuring. But it's an important component of Cellcore's line. So if you are someone who's just looking for a multi-mineral, I think it's a great option. If during certain phases and stages in your life you need to isolate specific minerals, you're deficient, maybe you'll need to supplement that in. But as far as just covering your bases, it's a really good, solid choice.
Well, as I work with clients, I always suggest start with the foundation. How far will the foundation take you? Because you may find that when you put the foundation in place, it's not about taking 10, 20, 30 supplements,
Mhm.
which I see often in the office. That takes a
Mhm.
lot of swallowing. It's expensive and it gets confusing to the body because it doesn't need most of it. So then it becomes more toxic waste that the body has to deal with. Minerals are absolutely foundation for so many aspects of our body. So let's just bring it down to the basics. What you have is synergistically what we're made of from the dust of the earth. It's the carbon, the hydrogen, the oxygen in a synergistic form found in the periodic table. All of those minerals working together, not isolated individual minerals. That's not the same as a synergistic blend. And then you've got the conductivity, the ease of absorption and powering up your electrical system. So instead of 400, 1200, 3000, 4000, you come in at 17,000. So, without a doubt, from my personal opinion in using this product now for several years, and also in testing it over and over and over with people, I'll go in and test all the minerals. I get a score. I can test individual ones. I get a score. And then I add this to the testing process that I use. And 99% of the time, it takes it right to balance. So CT Minerals is one of our four foundation products. Without a doubt, if you want to support your electrical system, your brain, in the best way possible that your body can actually absorb, you don't want to be without CT Minerals. Well, thank you, Shannon, for helping us
Yes.
build understanding for our foundational four so that you can have the absolute best health at the best price possible.